the Calgary Stampede's royalty nearing the end of their reign. Now, this means the search is on for a new queen and princesses. Queen Mick Plemmel, Princesses Hayley Peckham, Kimberly Stewart, here with us this morning to look back at their whirlwind year to tell us how new royalty will be crowned. And what a year it has been. I want to ask each of you, I mean, first of all, did you ever envision this happening in your life? Is this something that you dreamed of, Mick?
I actually, it's been the story all year that I was very surprised when I was crowned.
Yeah.
I kind of entered the competition on the advice of my family members, and I never really believed that I would make it, and so when I did, it was just a big surprise.
And what about for the two of you? Was this something you always wanted?
It wasn't up until last year. I had met the previous trio and I got really close with them, and just talking to them and seeing everything that they got to do and all the stuff that they were experiencing, it kind of pushed me more towards trying out for it, and I guess it worked out pretty well for me, but I'm very glad I did it. It's something that I'm never going to forget, so it's a pretty cool experience.
We were just talking, and I think, you know, none of you are able to really articulate what the last year has been like for you because you're just still in the thick of it. Do your best, though. Take us through a little bit of what this year's been like.
Well, just a whirlwind more than anything else, like especially during Stampede Week, because we do close to 400 events during the course of our year, and just about half of those are just during those 10 days. So I don't think any of us really knew exactly what we were getting into at the start of the year, but it's just been an incredible experience. So many cool things we can talk about. Like, we got opportunities to travel internationally, and then lots of travel right here in our country as well. Like, one of the highlights for the year for me was we actually got to go out to Victoria and go for a day sail on the HMCS Calgary for their 20th anniversary. And we were talking to the captain's wife after, and she'd never even been on a day sail. So that was something really, really incredible
No kidding.
for us.
What about a highlight for you?
I'd have to say it was a trip that we got to do at the end of March. We went down to Kentucky for a competition, a colt starting competition called Road to the Horse. We went down in support of one of our major sponsors, Jimmy Anderson, with his Jimmy Anderson Horsemanship. He won it last year, and we was competing again, defending his title this year. And we were so lucky to go down. It's always been a dream of mine to go down there, and I just got lucky enough that happened during my year as well. So.
And Mick, help us understand what distinguishes the role of the queen versus the role of the princesses.
Yeah, so really the biggest difference is sometimes I wear a different color. The princesses and I really do the same roles. That's the only differentiation. Like, my belt and my crown have rubies instead of diamonds, and sometimes if there's only an opportunity for one person to speak, that will sometimes just default to myself. But when you enter the competition, you don't compete to be a queen or a princess, you compete to be a member of the trio. So it's a surprise, A, when you get crowned, and B, how you get crowned.
And we certainly know from seeing you so many times around the Stampede and different events, you most of the time are a package deal.
Oh, always, yeah.
100% of the time, yeah.
They won't break us up. If the only time that would happen is if there was a big circumstance, like one of us was really sick, then maybe only two would go to an event. But other than that, it's always the three of us together because we're a team.
You're a team, and there's going to be a new team at the end of September is when the whole thing will kind of transition. How do people get involved? What do we need to convey here?
Yeah, so the competition itself is pretty easy to apply for. The girls just have to go online to Calgary Stampede Royalty or csroyalty.com, and there's an application form that they just have to fill out. There's some specific things that they need to do. They're just a little essay that they have to write. It's about 500 words or something like that, and then there's either an interview or an audition tape or just a letter from your coach saying that you do know how to ride. And then just bring yourself down, and best of luck to everybody that's going to try out.
And there's an age limit.
There is an age limit, yes. Unfortunately, there is one. It's 19 to 24 is the age limit for the girls.
And unfortunately for Andrew Schultz, he's been wondering, is there a Stampede Duke or a Stampede Baron? There is, I understand, no such thing.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately,
not endorsed by the Calgary Stampede. Congratulations on an incredible run for you guys, and what an amazing year you've had. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
More information on lakesbreakfasttelevision.ca. Andy, I'm sorry, nothing for you.
Tara, you said not endorsed. Maybe I can go rogue and start my own. Andrew Schultz, Stampede Duke. 2016, watch for it.